Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video on this channel, and let's get into the first round. I hope I can continue with my win streak I made today. I think I lost the last game that I lost was 5 games ago, so I hope I can continue with this good win streak. Yeah, and we see the Skeleton Barrel and try to defend it with an E-Spirit and an Ice Whiz, and then we want to play our mortar at the other side to pressure him a little bit after his knight is out of cycle. Yeah, we protect our mortar with this, with a knight, and force out minions from him. Yeah, those minions get killed by our tower, and they shouldn't get any damage when we play our skeletons. And yeah, let's see. My elixir is pretty low in the moment, so I have to wait a little bit, but that's a free poison on the furnace. And yeah, that's also a little bit of tower damage, and I like to see that. Yeah, if he plays something in front of that, nah, it even dies. I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's a free mortar for us. Yeah, and he still has to play something, otherwise our mortar gets a hit on the tower. And yeah, he does play his knight. We defend it pretty cheaply with our Ice Whiz, and this, I hope the skeletons can do a good job against that. Playing our Evo Ice Spirit to prevent the minions from getting any damage. And yeah, it's looking good so far, but we need to pressure him a little more, I have to say, or I think. But yeah, let's see what he does. I don't want to play my mortar just... But yeah, I think I play my mortar in the offensive, and now his Skeleton Barrel is rolling off to my tower, but he's got the Evo Knight. Interesting. Yeah, but look at our knight. It's getting 1, 2. It's getting a lot of damage. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Now we need to be careful. The miner and the minion are getting so much damage, and the knight does get so much damage too. Okay, it's not looking good for us, but I think if we play perfectly, we can come back from this situation. Let's lock that away and stay defensive for some time, until I see the perfect situation for our offensive. That's a poison again. Yeah, he's cycling his lock, but it's not worth it, I think. Yeah, and this miner is getting a lot of chip damage. That's not what I like to see, but the minions are getting countered pretty easily. And that's the defensive mortar again. And let's play a log to kill all those skeletons and to get more value out of our mortar. And I don't really know if he has a big spell, so we can place our Ice Whiz in the back. And yeah, oh yeah, he's got the poison too, so this is a pretty rough matchup, I would say, because it's so hard for us to defend flawlessly every time against this miner. But yeah, let's do the best we can. But this Evo Knight is also pretty annoying, because it can defend our mortar for a long time. So our mortar does not get through, and he always can play his miner at the tower, and if he wants he can even play... Oh, but that's good damage with from our knight, but yeah, I don't think it brings anything for us. And let's play it like that, and then place our Ice Whiz, and now we need to keep the pressure up, I think, and play a poison at his furnace. Yeah, and now he has to play a defensive miner, playing the next Ice Whiz to keep our Evo mortar alive as long as possible, and then get in with the next mortar. And yeah, now he has to place his bomb tower, and that's good poison value for us, I think. So we play our poison to damage it down. Yeah, the knight gets damage too from the poison. That's what we like to see. Now let's do this and this. Try to catch his miner, but yeah, that's what I said earlier. You can always play his poison at our tower, because we always have to defend his miner, and he's always getting value with that. So that's a bit of a problem, yeah, and he knows exactly, and I think we're gonna lose this game if not a miracle happens right away, but I think it's over. Yeah, he knows what he does. That's unfortunately, but yeah, I think we pressure him pretty good right now, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, let's play on next knight, our next Ice Whiz, spam everything at the bridge, but yeah, he always has something in a cycle that's pretty problematic, and he knows that. Yeah, I think we didn't even get even one single lock onto the tower with our mortar, so that's pretty unfortunate. And yeah, what can I say? I think it's a pretty bad matchup for us. Maybe we could have done a little bit better in single elixir by playing an aggressive at the bridge, but yeah, let's get in the next game. I don't want to think about too much about this last game. So yeah, let's cycle our evolution first. That's our number one priority when playing this deck. And now distract this lumberjack, going in with the E-Spirit to kill all those bats, and then immediately pressure with the mortar. I think he's playing some kind of balloon deck. Oh, yeah, I see the furnace again. I think furnace overall is not that bad for us, especially when we lock all of this away. Yeah, and he has a Mega Knight, so I really think he's playing a balloon too. Let's try if we can sneak through a shot or two with the mortar. Please shoot. Yes, one shot, perfect. And the Mega Knight gets defended by the Ice Wiz and our Knight. And we get 2 shots onto the tower, and let's pressure with another mortar. Let's see what he got for us. Ooh, his mate, the mate who's watching him, is already BMing because he sees how we are playing this game. And yeah, that's an easy defense, I hope. With the Evo Ice Spirit, there should be nothing we should fear. Yeah, and even our Ice Wiz survives, so that's still something he has to defend. Otherwise, we get so much chip damage. Yeah, he has to play his bats and they go down, and we even get a hit onto the tower. That's what we like to see. Every chip damage is good damage. So yeah, that's a poison for us, I think, to get rid of this furnace. And let's try to sneak through some chip damage with our E-Spirit. And he's playing his Mega Knight in the back. So let's wait a moment to see what he's backing it up with. We still didn't see any big spell from him, I think. So we can try to distract this Mega Knight and so it doesn't jump. Play this and this. And now we can pressure with our mortar again, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good for us. Yes, and as I said, he's got the balloon. As I already said earlier, I think when Loon is often combined with the lumberjack, so I already had some kind of feeling that he's playing the balloon, and that's a poison for us to kill the furnace as fast as possible. And yeah, it's stay defensive with stopping the prince from charging at our knight with the Ice Spirit. And yeah, I think we already can play the next mortar at the bridge, and now he has to defend again. He's playing his lumberjack. Yeah, but at the moment we can pressure him really good. Okay. And now I have to play with my fingers and not with the Apple Pencil because it just did go down. It doesn't have enough. Yeah. So yeah, the defense looking good so far. We just need to stay defensive, I think, and yeah, try to pressure him with the mortar at the bridge. Let's play a knight in front, and he's playing the prince. So I'm waiting for his next. Ooh, he's playing vines. All right, I hope this kites. Yes, it kites perfectly. Everything gets defended, I think. Yeah, looking good so far. Kiting over this lumberjack, but yes, I have to say the defense is getting harder and harder, but I think the furnace shouldn't do it that much damage, so that's all right for us. Yeah, get the knight down to distract the prince, and we need an Ice Wiz ASAP. Yes, that's a hit on tower, perfect. And we already got our next mortar and cycle to distract all of the balloon. And that's a poison, I think. I just throw it on the tower. That maybe was not a good play, but we already have our next mortar and cycle to distract the balloon. Yeah, but the furnace is getting a lot of value recently. I have to prevent it, and now he's doing his arrows. But yeah, let's cycle another Ice Wiz for defense, and yeah, another mortar for defense, and try to survive a little bit longer because we... No, no! Why does this balloon fly towards my tower? Man, sometimes I don't know what balloon is doing, but we get the lock onto the tower with our Evo mortar. I think that's game. Please, another hit. Yes, that's game. Man, we got so lucky right there. I didn't know that the balloon does not get kited when we place our mortar in the middle. But yeah, we could secure the win. I'm so happy about this, man. So let's get into the next game and try to ride the wave of victory longer. And yeah, let's place the East Rivet Bridge, cycle to our mortar as fast as possible. And yeah, he's playing the Firecracker. So this may be Hog Rider, Cock Rider, as I like to say. And yes, we don't get our mortar and cycle just now. And I hope this doesn't get a hit. Yes, we prevented the Hog Rider from getting a hit, and we got a hit from our mortar, so that's a pretty good start, I think. And he's got recruits. Interesting deck, my boy, interesting deck. So let's wait a little bit. And yeah, that's not a good start so far. Because the Ice Whiz is getting so much value. And 2 recruits are on my right hand side tower. Let's try to distract the one with our knight, and the knight can defend the E-Whiz as well. Yeah, let's play this. Ooh, I think that will be so much damage. Let's freeze the Hog Rider, and yeah, that's not tower down. That's what I hope for. And right here I want to activate my King Tower. Hopefully it does shoot. Yes, it does shoot. So I think if we play perfect defense, we can come back from this situation. But I think I can't say it's looking too good right now. But let's see what we can do. So let's play offensive again. So now he has to play his Evo recruits inside of our mortar. That's alright so far, I would say. He has to defend. But oh man, these recruits are nasty, I have to say. But I think I can let them go through, because our King Tower is already activated, and yeah, now we have to prepare for his next Hog Rider, so we place our Ice Whiz in the back and get ready to defend against his... Yeah, that's a free poison for me, thank you, bro. Let's BM in a little bit to, yeah, make sure he's not getting too comfortable. Now let's play our defensive mortar, so he can't get in with the Hog Rider. And yeah, let's defend that. And yeah, let's cycle a poison in the on his tower, because he's given us value, so we take that. And yeah, I think he knows that he can't play his Hog Rider into our Evo mortar, because there's always something defending. And yeah, I think we slowly but surely get him back into the game, getting more damage as the game progresses. And that's a free poison again, killing his Firecracker, and now we set up another mortar. Oh, now he's getting in with his Evo recruits. We try to defend with this and that. Yeah, I hope the second freeze wave will freeze the Hog Rider. Yes, that's pretty good for us. His arrows don't get him that much, and we can pressure him with an offensive mortar. So let's see if it locks onto the tower. I think, yes, it's a lock onto the tower. And our... Yes, I think that's pretty good for us, because we can already damage his Mega Knight until it goes down. And yeah, now I think we have to wait until his... So I placed again an Evo mortar defensively. And man, this is so annoying. This Firecracker is so annoying, but look at our defense. It's rock solid, and I think if we get one good offensive mortar lock onto the tower, then we can still win this game. I'm full of hope, and we are cycling the poisons. And please kill it, kill it, kill it. Yes, kill the Firecracker. Get down a defensive mortar again. Get down our Ice Whiz. Get down the skeletons. Get down a knight, and we need our... Oof. I think that's good game, unfortunately. Oh, please, can we defend? I hope so, yes. Yes, we could defend, and now that's the mortar that needs to win us the game, otherwise we lose the game. Yeah, let's play everything we have on... to, yes, 30 seconds, I hope. The knight, yeah. Maybe we get the lock onto the tower, but it's not looking good. Nah, that's not looking good. Evo Mod is already going down. He has so many distraction units, man, it's so unfair. And man, I think the one situation where we couldn't defend the Hawk Rider loses us the game, but yeah, at least we tried to win it. But yeah, I don't really know what I could have done better, but I think he didn't even, yes, he got arrows as his own spell, as his only spell. And yeah, man, unfortunate lose, but yeah. Let's play another one to show that we still got it. Man, Spike, this is my next victim. I hope I can, yeah, I can win this game to prove that I'm a good player. But this starting hand is already not looking good. We just got to our mortar right now, and we will place it instantly. So maybe he wants to snipe it with some kind of troop, so we play our E-Spirit defensively. And he's got the lightning, and that's a big value lightning for him. So again, pretty unfortunate start to the game. I hope we can turn it around. But there's the Lumberjack and a Rage. Alright. Giant's getting so much damage. Please, Lumberjack, no! Man, what's up with the games today? Man, this is again looking really bad, and Lightning is such a good card against our deck because we always have to give him value in with our defense, but I do not want to lose, and I tried my best to still win this game. Yeah, I think he's not back to his Lightning, so we pressure with our offensive mortar. Yes, and he fails the timing of his... Yes, and he has to reset it with the Zap, so that's not that bad for us. So that's a single mistake he already made, and yeah, I will leave the Knight alone on the right hand side, but since he supported it with a Mega Minion, I still will play my Ice Swiss to prevent any more damage on that side. And yeah, let's see. Maybe we want to switch lanes so he can't Lightning on the tower which we conceded already more damage. So yes, that's a lock on tower, and he should not underestimate the power of the Evo Mortar. Look at this damage. Please, one more hit. Yeah, but look at the damage we already dealt to his right hand tower, so maybe the comeback is possible. I'm still believing, but no, I won't place the mortar offensively because there's so much lightning value. Okay, bro, what's that push? I don't think you get through with that. And yeah, I tried to prevent him from getting value with his lightning. And I won't place my mortar right there. That's a free poison for us. Oh, I misplaced it. I wanted to hit the... So let's place it right there. And yeah, now he wants to pressure me with his print. Get an Evo Ice Spirit right there. Get our next Knight down. Yeah, I hope we can defend. Yeah, I think we defend. It doesn't jump, the Ice Spirit doesn't jump, but yeah, I think we defend. And look at this, we are still in this game and he doesn't really get any good lightning value. Maybe he should understand that he just needs to cycle a few lightnings and wins the game with that. But yeah, let's cycle to the next mortar and try to pressure him on the right hand side where we already dealt so much damage. Yeah, let's see what we can do right there. So let's get an defensive mortar. Oh no, it charges onto my mortar. That's not really good for us. So I hope we can... yeah, Ice Spirit is saving our ass today. And yeah, get a Knight down. And try to defend those. And we always need to remember we don't... we can't get him any value with his lightning, but I think now is the situation where I just have to give him the lightning value. And yeah, that seems to be game. Man, if I pressured earlier, I think the game would have been possible to win, but Let's try our best to defend, but it's not looking good. Kite the giant away, get the Ice Whiz down, and yeah, that's a tower. I think we can still win this. Get the mortar down. No. Man, that's so unfortunate. Man, BM in the middle of the defense, but I think now, yeah, he just can throw the lightning, and yeah, we can. Nah, that's GG. We can't defend this, and man, it was so close. Maybe if we pressured him a little bit more, we could have won it, but that's not good. And now he's enjoying his win. Man, so unfortunate, but let's play one last game, and I want to end this video with a game. So, Mehdi Logmani, you will be my next victim. Yeah, I said it before, but this time I will be right with my ambitions. And he's playing the Ram Rider, interesting. So let's play a mortar in defense first and reset the charge with an E-Spirit. And yeah, I think that's defended with an Ice Whiz and an Ice Whiz. And yeah, let's play an offensive mortar. After he cycled a lot of his cards, let's see what he's got. He's got a Witch and Guards. So alright, now I know what he's playing. Some kind of bridge spam type deck. And yeah, but I'm taking the Poison Valley, and he's got the Furnace, interesting. But our mortar splashes the Witch and the tower, that's what we like to see. And yeah, let's wait for this Fire Spirit to spawn and defend with skeletons. Yeah, Furnace doesn't do a lot of damage, so that's totally alright with me for taking one hit from it. And yeah, I don't know what his spells are, but I think I'll place an Ice Whiz in the back. And then maybe... he's got the Mega Knight. The Mega Knight, my best friend. I love him so much. So maybe he wants to pressure me with a Ram Rider. But we keep our Evo Ice Spirit in cycle to make sure we can stop the charge. But now I think I want to use it on the Lumberjack to get more value out of our Evo mortar. And yeah, we got a lock onto the tower. That's perfect. That's what we like to see. And the guards are going down as well. And so much damage. Look at his tower. Look at the HP. And look at those goblins stabbing away on his tower. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Every affirmation I've forsaken becomes true. That's what I like to see. Let's play our Ice Whiz in the back and try to chip down his tower with an E-Spirit. And yeah, that's a defensive mortar for sure. We don't need to pressure him anymore because we already pretty much got his tower. That's poison range. And yeah, that's also a good poison I'm gonna take. And yeah, let's play an Ice Spirit, an E-Spirit to prevent his Ram Rider from charging. And please. No, he's got the jump onto the tower, but yeah, it's still looking good for us. It's only 26 seconds left. We can play our next defensive mortar, and after we defend this push, I think this should be game. Yeah, play the defensive poison again to make sure we don't lose our tower on unpredictability. Yes, easy. Yeah, it not even gets to my tower, so we poison his tower and win the game. Now let's send a few BMs to pay all these losses back to him. And yeah, I think overall this video was alright, but it could have been better. But let's see if we are lucky with this chest. But as always, I'm not lucky with those. They are not really they're not giving me anything. But yeah, that's the video. See you next time.